Hello and welcome to the channel if you haven't seen any of my videos before. If you have, then welcome back. Now, this review won't be up to the standard that I have been building in my past few reviews, as I encountered some serious technical difficulties with Shadowplay that rendered 99% of my footage unusable. Thus, this will be a shorter review than normal and less gameplay clips will be shown. Retooled is a boomer shooter that was developed and self-published by Swarm Creations. In this game, you play as a robot with a host of weapons and abilities at your disposal as you fight through hordes of enemy robots in a world that seems to be a murderous version of WALL-E. The level design and aesthetics aren't all that interesting, as you won't find much detailed texture work, and the level structure boils down to arenas that you get locked in, and a few platforming sections as well. However, the arenas are pretty well designed with health and energy shield pickups that respawn much like in a deathmatch arena. Combat is certainly the high point of Retooled's game design, as the developer took a different approach to pushing the need for weapon switching. How it works is that you have your energy weapons held and switched out on your right arm and your other weapons at the left arm, but your energy supply gets diminished all the way down to zero if used continuously. Weapons like the plasma rifle and railgun use this energy supply. You do regenerate energy over time, but you can get it back much faster by using the minigun or by moving faster. What's great is that I found the minigun to be a decent weapon anyway, as it has really good accuracy, so I didn't mind having to switch back and forth. In addition to the minigun, plasma rifle, and railgun, you'll also acquire a rocket launcher, a melt-a-gun, it doesn't function like the weapon of the same name from Bolt Gun by the way, and an orb launcher, which launches a damaging orb-shaped projectile that damages enemies caught inside of it, and you can increase the damage that it does by shooting the center of the orb with the railgun, kind of like the shock rifle from Unreal and Unreal Tournament. It's also worth noting that killing enemies with the railgun makes them drop health pickups more frequently upon destruction, and destroying enemies with a rocket launcher makes it more likely that they drop energy shield pickups. The abilities that you acquire include an energy shield that can block projectiles, and if you stand close enough to it, your energy supply regenerates much faster. Then you can also toss out an ESD grenade that can overcharge your energy supply, or it can be shot before it explodes, which turns it into a bomb. A really cool ability is the phase walk, which allows you to walk through enemies and damage them as you do so, and at the end of the phase walk, you regain health from said enemies that you walked through. A great way to regain a ton of health in a pinch. These abilities, as well as your energy supply, can be upgraded by completing various mission challenges. I was able to beat the game on hard, the highest difficulty, while only earning one upgrade, but I am sure that the game can be made even easier and even more satisfying by upgrading all of your abilities. It seems that this was done to purposefully up the replay value, as it even states in the main menu that it is recommended that first-time players play the game on easy or normal. As far as movement is concerned in Retooled, you don't have the craziest of movement options at your disposal. However, you do get a short dash, which is on a cooldown, and you can bunny hop simply by holding down the jump button. You don't have to press it repeatedly. If you continuously bunny hop for long enough, you can move at ridiculous speed, and you can change direction on the fly, which is pretty cool. I must admit though that I do wish base movement speed was faster, because if you aren't hopping all over the place like a madman, even as you are surrounded by the bullet hell of enemies and projectiles, you move very slowly for this type of shooter. So all in all, I would say that Retooled is certainly worth playing, especially for its low price, but it certainly isn't one of the best of this wave of boomer shooters that have been coming out as of late. Mostly due to the fact that all of the levels look the same and the gameplay can get quite repetitive. Retooled does have a lot of cool systems though, and it offers up a good challenge over its 4 to 6 hour duration, especially since death means a level restart unless you picked up an extra life. Yeah, be on the lookout for those. I do hope that we see more from this developer in the future. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't, and above all else, enjoy the rest of your day.